All right, a very good afternoon. I'm live from Chennai, and you can see a familiar sight right behind me, those yellow auto rickshaws. And what I am reporting right now, well, a lot of people watching me live here may not be too happy about it. Why? Because just a little while ago, there was a slight drizzle. It rained for about 5 odd minutes, and it was pretty decent. And as we speak, I am about 8 minutes away from the stadium where India is to play Australia on 8th of this month. That will be India's first game against, in fact, in the World Cup. But there's been a forecast that rains might disrupt that game. And that too in the evening. So it's been a strange sort of a situation for the Indian team for the past 1 month because in Sri Lanka also it was most of the matches that India played were disrupted by the rains in Sri Lanka, and thereafter two warm-up games that India had to play in this World Cup were also washed out. So yes, the preparations were thwarted a bit, although Rohit Sharma was pretty much satisfied with the way the team has shaped up in the past few weeks, and also that also includes winning the Asia Cup title in Sri Lanka. So that's one thing. But right now, what is happening is it had rained a bit a little while ago, and if you see, there are still dark clouds. In fact, when I arrived in Chennai this morning at around 11 or say at noon, excuse me, uh, in the noon, at that time, we had dark clouds hovering over us, and in the evening today, uh, the Indian team is scheduled for a practice session at 6. Before that, there will be a member of the Indian team who will be present to address the media, and perhaps we will get some clarity on Shubman Gill. Yes, that's the big news that we've been tracking, that you've been following since morning. Uh, that Shubman Gill is down with fever. It could be dengue. I think a few results are still awaited. So it seems that because yesterday he did not participate in the practice that India had, and today also he is expected to miss this practice in the evening at Chepauk at the MH Chidambaram Stadium. And when the Indian team, day before yesterday, when the Indian team arrived from Thiruvananthapuram in Chennai, if you see, most of the Indian players, when they stepped out, they didn't have masks on their face. But Shubman perhaps was the only player who was wearing a face mask while he stepped out of the airport. So that's a big concern. Yesterday, Ishan Kishan had a pretty decent hit at the nets, obviously giving an indication that he might open with Rohit Sharma when Indian team plays Australia on October 8th. That is day after tomorrow. That will be at the chip-off. So as of now, what I am reporting is it had rained a bit, it was drizzling, and if you go further closer to the stadium, to the venue, I'm told that it is still drizzling there. So that's not a good sign at all. And also, this um, usually in September you have rains, but most of the monsoons, the northeast monsoons, they hit Chennai after October 20th. So usually, that's where Chennai usually get most of their annual rainfall from. But this is a safe period. But still, what is happening right now is that it's been raining. So far it hasn't rained too much, but slight drizzle. So there is a forecast that the match between India and Australia might be disrupted because of these rains, especially in the evening. So there could be a few brief interruptions in that match, but I'll be surprised if that match is a washout, because it's not going to rain too much or for too long. So that's the news, but we'll be tracking this, the Indian team, and of course this particular match, and the big one, Shubman Gill. What happens to Shubman Gill? Is he going to be out of this match? Is he going to be out for a couple of days? So that's what we'll be doing. So as of for the time being, you what you guys need to do is you need to subscribe to Sports Today and also press the bell icon, because every time I go live or anybody from the studio is to report something, a breaking news, so that you are the first one to get that update and information. I will be back in the evening when I get to know the official statement from the Indian team as to what happens to Shubman Gill. Is he officially ruled out of the game against Australia or not? For the time being, bye bye.